We're here today to see if you can become the Arch-Mage in Oblivion using only homemade spells. If this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on when I post. I'm just going to jump right into it here. Simple premise. Let's see how long it takes. Now I'm going to start off using the basic spells that come with each character and their class. We'll just say we made that before we got imprisoned. Move on from there. Easy enough to use the flare spell. It's a good little damage dealing spell, although it does burn through magic quite easily. Easy enough to use though. Point and click. Do wish the projectiles for spells would move just a little bit faster in this game. But I could probably find a mind for it, really.
Good day.
Deal with that, go get some new clothes, because we're not going to be wearing armor for the beginning part of this, not until we can find some really good looking armor.
Hello there.
Go around, join the Mages Guild, as one does at this point. Now, if you've ever done the Mages Guild questline in Oblivion, it's pretty much for the first part of it, where you have to run around Cyrodiil. Go talk to this person. They'll give you a menial task, like go get this thing or go find this person. I don't think there's any task beyond that they give you. So we're just going to mostly go through the recommendations one by one here so you can get a feel for how it goes. Now at this point, if you hear me like hitting my microphone accidentally, I decided to get a new one. Building a whole new computer. Decided to just get a new microphone. It's a directional one, got to get used to it. So, if anything seems a little off, that's why. We get our first task to go wherever for whoever to collect a thing. Here at the Anvil Mages Guild. Nope, this is one of the only ones that's different. We have to go and see who's killing merchants along the Gold Road. So we have to go to an inn, talk to the innkeeper, get a room, pretty much proclaim that we are a merchant to set up whatever's going on so that we can see who's killing the merchants along the road, right? Figure this would be something more along the lines of the Guard or the Legion to deal with.
Did I hear you say
Random lady appears in the room to ask us if we're merchants. We say yes, blah, blah, blah. Head on down the road, run into an Imperial Legion member. Just out on patrol for, you know, this exact fucking reason. Right? Literally here to stop people from getting accosted and killed by bandits. And Genius thinks it's a great idea to come out and try to rob us and kill us when there's Legionnaire here. So we let him do most of the work. He goes in. Of course, she has bound weapons and whatnot. Then the battle mages come out and they fight some, and necromancy's a weird thing. They eventually kill her. I loot everything I can. That's pretty much that done for the recommendation for Anvil. Easy enough for this one. Now, we haven't really used any spells up until yet, because we don't really need to. We will eventually grab Frostcrag Spire. Some would consider it a DLC thing. It's not DLC in this version of the game. So, it's fair game. Head up Frostcrag. Make it our active quest. Then we gotta go get candles to be able to use the enchanter and the magic spell maker thing. Mage tallow candles. It's kind of ominous because tallow is made out of like rendered fat, so does that mean they rendered the fat of mages to make it? Anyway, we make a bunch of stuff through alchemy. Alchemy is a great way in this game to really break the economy. When you level up alchemy to 100%, you can just use an item to make, well, one ingredient to make 2 potions. So you can go from having a full inventory worth of ingredients to having like 300 potions. So, quick, easy, great way to make a bunch of money. Speaking of, I go and harvest a bunch of grapes. This is to the west of Skingrad. There's a giant vineyard here, and you can get like 200 grapes from it. And then just to the northeast of Skingrad, past the huge bridge, you can get a bunch of tomatoes. Mix those together, bunch of restore fatigue potions, sell those off. Always good money.
It's my pleasure.
We go back, we buy the other set of mage tallow candles,
Sure there's some.
because why wouldn't we?
That seems a fair.
We're going to need both of them for what we got to set up here anyway. So, sell off all of our potions. Again, huge amount of money you can make off of this. Becomes like a non-problem, especially with hitting up farms and stuff to get all the ingredients.
Don't waste my time.
Especially when you hit level 100.
Are you prepared to do
Easy enough. Go to the next Mage's Guild to get the recommendation here.
actually are?
This one's easy enough.
There was a particular ring of burden.
Old elf man here gives us the thing to go get a ring from a well.
Somehow got his hands on it
But it's a
and
ring of
managed to
burden
misplace
because
it. If I didn't know better,
not
I'd
entirely
say
sure
he
why you'd want
purposely
to enchant a
tossed it
ring
down
with
the well.
burden, but
You will
whatever.
not. The well is
So, he gives us the go ahead to go get it. I hop in, not really paying attention that it's all underwater in a well. Haven't really done the secondary quest lines in Oblivion for a long time. Grab the ring, head on out. Well, go to head on out. Try to heal tank through this, but yeah, that doesn't work out too well for us. We die. So I tried again with water breathing on. Head on over, grab the ring. Slowly meander our way back with the ring. Don't understand how a ring of burden wouldn't just make you automatically sink, which I think is what is implied here, but you can still swim with it. Also, why would you throw a dead guy? Like, I get he didn't throw him in there, but have a guy go into a well
Didn't find any sort of recommendation.
under the pretense of, like, killing him.
I shall write one myself and include it in
That's
my
gonna
report to the
literally
council.
poison your well,
In
right?
light of the circumstances,
Seems stupid.
I believe they'll find
Seems
it
stupid.
more than-
Anyway, we go back to the Argonian, tell her about it. She writes as a recommendation. Go to the next one, which is another Argonian. Quite a few Argonians are running local mages guilds. Anyway, he tells us to go do a thing because someone's skulking around. All we got to do is go get a book and bring it back to him. Like I said, a lot of these are just fetch quests. We bring the book back to him, The Fingers of the Mountain. You can't even read it, apparently. So that's fun. He gives us our recommendation. Fine. I spent some time leveling up. Restoration at this point so that I can begin the ascension to a true Arch-Mage here. Use our restoration spell until, well, we run out of magic, wait, use it, run out of magic, wait, use it, run out of magic, wait. Easy enough to do. Now it's time for it. Just follow along here with these enchantments in this order at these magnitudes if you want to follow along with this little exploit at home. After that, you need to head on over and make an item that drains your magic as well. Doesn't matter what type of soul gem. Necklace, ring, boots, doesn't matter. Just understand you're not going to want to take it off after this. And then you just keep using the spell. Over and over and over. Now it's going to look like your magic is running out, but it never will, right? That's your magic bar actually getting bigger, not smaller. And since you don't have that magic to begin with, right, since the magic bar is getting bigger, it looks like your bar is getting smaller, right? So every time we do this, we get that much more magic. But it's only temporary at the moment. We just keep using it, using it, using it, using it. Check it here, we're at like 10,000 magic. Then all you got to do is let it run out. You let it run out, it goes into the negatives by about the same amount. You pop on that ring of, well, is a necklace that's called the ring. Ring of Drain Magic, and then it inverts the numbers for some reason. And then you got 10,000 magic. You can do it as long as you want. You can even make higher magnitudes of it. With that, you're able to make a spell that you normally couldn't make. Kills a Minotaur in 2 shots there. Then fireballs that light up an entire room. I mostly made this one to train destruction, so it's not as powerful as it can be. I eventually just go into a whole destruction loop here soon enough. Especially after I make an amazing healing spell. 100 points of healing per second for 120 seconds. Some good stuff there. Some good stuff. But right now, we're just going to go through, have a little fun while we level up destruction. You could just go through and make, which I do here in a moment, just make a spell that affects you with destruction capabilities. Try to even bind it with a healing spell, but it seems to cancel it out so you don't get any experience, which is weird. So I just end up popping the really harsh healing spell and then damaging myself over and over till I get 100 in destruction here. There you go, 100 in destruction. Make a spell called Death Ball. No idea if I set those enchants up correctly, but it does like 600-ish damage. Because it does fire, ice, and shock. 100 points of damage for 2 seconds, so that's 200 points of damage per. Also has a weakness to magic in there, but I don't know if I used that one right. Positioned it in the right spot. Anyway, on to the next Mage's Guild quest, which is pretty much just go get necklace for Crazy Lady. Right, she can see the future, or prophecy, or whatever, and she has an amulet that keeps the visions at bay. It disappeared, so whatever. We gotta go find a different one from her dead father, so. We also change out clothing, got some nice ebony armor. Played hell trying to find gauntlets for this, so I eventually just switch over to Mithril. This guy here works at the Mage's Guild, is a mage, doesn't want What's-Her-Face to be the leader of it anymore, so he stole her amulet. Was going to give it back after she retired, but then tries to kill us with a knife, so we nuke him and then leave. I head back to the original ruin where I started off this run just to see how far I've come. Everyone's in high-quality gear here. Quick saving, starting to get a little choppy here. I'm fairly sure this game has a memory leak. With that, we are able to go through the entirety of the bandits here. Kill all of them. I'm mostly here to get the glowstones, the Welkin stones. There you are, Welkin stones. And this spell is amazing. So I figure, okay, well, we've played around some, got our full kit at the moment. Let's go and become a little bit stronger of a mage. So I spend some time leveling up. What is this, alteration? I think this is alteration. It's like water breathing. I eventually toss feather, whatever, into it. Make a spell that has multiple effects of the same school, and I'm fairly sure it levels it up faster, I think. Anyway, just hotkeyed my cast key to my macro key on my mouse, clicked it once, and just let it go for a while. Didn't even know you could go into a idle camera when doing things, so that's kind of neat.
Have you?
Alteration's good. I finally remember to bring the necklace back to the Crazy Lady so she can, you know,
And let me have the stone.
not be crazy anymore.
Can be shut out.
She's happy with it, gives us a recommendation, move on to the next one, which is also another Argonian, because I feel like most of the Mage's Guild is run by Argonians. Talked to a dark elf. He stole a wizard staff from one of the others that works here because he's in love with her. And like, I get that grade school mentality when you're a kid because you want attention. You're like a immortal race of beings. Grow the fuck up. Anyway, we go, we get the staff, we bring it back. She's happy. She gives us a recommendation. Moving on. I know, it's just so hard to join a university that, you know, it's literally go here, do things. I think the one along the Gold Road is like the hardest one to do. Right? And then this is just go find guy here, go find guy here, go find somebody, go find this thing, go do this. I get it, it's like a secondary side activity you're supposed to be doing in tandem with the main quest, but come on now. Like, have us do more things involving magic. And not just finding a Khajiit that likes to play hide and seek, right? Like, hey, you know, assist in research, taking this experimental potion, or here, help test this experimental spell, or go to these ruins and get, like, charcoal rubbings of some ancient text that we can then translate, or, you know, stuff that would be befitting of a mage instead of this stuff. Like, I get it, it's supposed to show you how self-centered a lot of these mages are, but come on now. It's just crazy. Anyway, we finally joined the university. We got to go get a staff. So, of course, when we go to the Grove to get the staff, necromancers are everywhere. So we got to deal with the necromancers. We kill all the necromancers, shock and all. Go get a unfinished wooden staff. Which, the staff is technically finished. It's just not enchanted. So there's that. We bring it here. He does the thing. Whatever. He enchants it for us. We go to do the next thing. Thought my game crashed right there because it did crash the first time. I was a giant spell I was trying. Burden 100 for like 120 seconds. Doesn't really do anything. So, I wanted him to lock in place and then be damaged over time. Yeah, that didn't work. Anyway, talk to the Count Vampire here. He does whatever, and we head back. There you go. We've leveled up in the guild. Little off topic here. Since my character's wearing full mithril, it actually got me thinking about where mithril comes from in the Elder Scrolls. And, like, ebony is the blood of a dead god, like Lorcan. Daedric is ebony plus a Daedric heart. I'll continue here in a moment. I get nuked by these guys, and I was trying to figure out why, but then I remembered, like, spell reflection is a thing in this game, I think. So my spells are getting reflected back at me, and I just die. So my ultimate idea here was to just pop my healing spell and go for it anyway. Use a Welkin Stone. Use Big Death Ball. Because this is all of them set to... all damage types set to like 4 or 5. I think it's 5. That'd be 500 damage per one, so it kills anything it hits. I haven't upped the area more than 10 at this point because I still wanted to keep it tight in an area and not kill everyone in the room, right? So, wait them out some. They come, take them out. Wait them out some more. More come. Mostly hit the blades. Take them out. Duck around because I'm sick of waiting. Let fly. Head back in. Take more out. It's hide and seek mostly. Peekaboo. We do eventually take them all out, which is good. Take out the last one, then we can go hit the button, get the thing for the guy. Back to Mithril, right? Ebony is Lorcan's blood. Daedric is Lorcan's blood corrupted with a Daedric heart. Okay. Glass is glass. That makes sense. Silver is silver, gold is gold, iron is iron, steel is, you know, like refined, purified iron with carbon added in. Dwemer metal seems to be some type of bronze and or bright brass, enchanted with their tonal architecture, most likely to make it more durable. What is mithril? Right. We'll continue this conversation here in a moment. This guy here, I've always known him to die when he runs forward. So color me surprised when this happens. You know, you hear the crunch and all that, you think he's dead, and then he's just over there squaring up with a ghost. Mind you, he still dies, but I just thought that funny. They just kind of got flung off of it. Anyway, we take out those guys. That's easy enough. Now back to Mithril. Like, is it a naturally occurring thing in the world like ebony is? Or is it an amalgam of silver and something else? Maybe it's silver and ebony. Although it seems too bright in color for it to be ebony. Maybe it's just an enchanted type of silver, like the dwarves enchanted their metal. Anyway, next task comes from the Arch-Mage himself. Arch-Mage? Arch-Mage? Whatever you want to call it. Head honcho. You know, can't call him a Grand Wizard, though. That's a little no-no. Anyway, we have to go collect a Bloodworm Helm. and a necromancer's amulet. Just going to show you most of the run-through of this place because I thought it was nice and smooth here. You know, we're still using our basic Death Ball spell, not our upgraded version of it, because we did make an upgraded version of it that does, like, a lot. It does a lot of damage. Anyway, head on through. Pretty much one cast takes out everything, unless it's, like, resistant to it, in which case it doesn't. I think some things even heal off of it. Anyway, eventually the damage cancels itself out, and it will fall over dead. They got the Clan Fears and the Necromancers and the Daedra that are summoned here. Little framey there. Head on out, Storm Atronach, more Necromancers, more Daedra. I do run out of mana here in a minute. And mana regeneration. Mana regeneration is pretty much a no-go. For the simple prerequisite of we have like 10,000 magic at this point. So our regen's not going to do anything here. I think this guy's on my side for a second, and then he's not. He does tank the first hit. Take him out with the second, though. Then loot him. Head further in. Take out more Daedra. Like this spider one up ahead. Because we're like almost level 30 at this point. So, a lot of powerful enemies are showing up. Still nice and easy. Head on through. Take out some more Daedra. I do like how these guys are big enough to one-hand a claymore. Which is pretty cool. I want to see a character be able to get that size, like a big brooding orc or something. Anyway, we go get the bloodworm helm. And since it does look like a skull of something, and or skeletal plating of something, I'm guessing bloodworms are a thing. Are they in like the deserts or something? I don't know. A Daedra pops up. He hits us fairly hard. We duck around, use another Welkin Stone. Pop a 2-minute heal that pretty much heals us to full in a second. He's dead. Head on back. Give him the bloodworm crown. We've got to go get the Necromancer's amulet. Simple as walk in. She talks to us thinking we're going to join her. We're not going to join her. You know, we tell her we're here for the amulet. Words are hard sometimes. She acts all high and mighty like she's a mage of some repute or something. A simple shot of our most basic spell and she falls over dead. Easy enough. Head on back to the Arch-Mage again. He then sends us out to go get one more thing, because we always got to go get one more thing. One more thing this time is a giant black soul gem, because why wouldn't it be? So with our last cast, we take this guy out, Falcar. He's the one that has the stone. We get the soul gem. I also take his dagger and key and gold and all that, because why wouldn't I? After that, we take that, backhand that in.
Dedicated to the last. We have much to speak of and very
I'm like checked out at this point. So, you know, he asks if we're prepared for the next task. I blitz through the dialogue and whatnot. Mind you, I woke him up in his quarters because I wanted to hurry up and get this done. It was like 2 in the morning when I was recording this. So, he's going on about Manamarco, the King of Worms, although I didn't think the King of Worms was a bad guy. Anyway, he immolts himself in bed for some reason. We take the filled colossal black soul gem and the rest of his stuff because he doesn't need it anymore. We leave to go kill the King of Worms. Again, I didn't think he was a bad guy. It wasn't even like... He's in either the first or second game. Manamarco, the King of Worms. I don't know. Anyway, we kill the guy outside, grab the key, head inside. Go up to talk to this legendary necromantic being of such colossal power that he was attacking the Mages Guild head-on and had them in fear, so much so that the Arch-Mage was afraid of what might happen. And we pretty much tell him to fuck off. He tries to use his magic on us, and then one cast of our big death ball, and he just falls over dead. I take all the shit and then head back, because fuck this guy.
Arch-Mage.
And at that point,
You
we're
have
the
returned.
Arch-Mage.
Mana Marco has been defeated.
I know I meandered through a lot of this,
I
mostly because I don't really know how to talk too well about Oblivion stuff yet. But yeah, no, this was fun. Thought of it last time I played Oblivion. Figured it'd be neat.
I cannot help but rejoice.
It was kind of just an excuse to play it again. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to thank Eric Hewitt for sticking around. Much appreciated, man. Credits and stuff at the end if you want to become a member too. I also fucked around with a colossal AoE spell of Paralyze. It was also supposed to drain health, although maybe I need to put drain health first. But even though this is an Unreal, it certainly has that Bethesda DNA in it, man. Can't say it doesn't. Can't say it doesn't, because look at some of these NPCs tweaking out here. That's just funny. That is just funny. Anyway, it's like midnight 30 the day before this gets uploaded, so I'm going to bed. Thank you all again for watching, and good night.